Okay guys, so from the drone footage, some of you will know where I am right now. This is one of the last remaining kind of intact asylums in the UK. This is Talgarth Mental Asylum. And when I say intact, I mean still standing. It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but there's a lot of really cool features in here and I've never been before, so let's go and explore. Not sure why, we've got quite a few car parks around here.
Oh, we all sewerage just went back up down top. Go on.
It's stereo stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fiberglass plants.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I don't know what it's for though. Look at shape to them.
Okay, maybe this is a little bit more destroyed than I thought. Maybe some parts are better.
I don't know if we can get through to the main stand.
We've got some stairs there.
Yeah, you can through here.
Yeah.
Someone's got some stuff. That's not the wrong shape. Right, go to the toilet now. Wow, look at that.
I like that clock tower. Bucky, do not fall through the floor, please.
I just stepped in that hole there. Look.
I like that fireplace. Okay, let me rephrase that. This is one of the last remaining asylums in the UK that is on its last legs. It's literally destroyed. But I mean, there's going to be some cool features in here. I've already seen some really cool fireplaces. It's just a case of looking around and exploring. I've got all this lead peeling paint. That's when you know it's old. But imagine what this was like just as it was abandoned. It'd have been amazing, all this beautiful woodwork on the windowsills.
Well, that's some mathematics. Top quality teachers, complete explanations on video.
Actual VHS.
Proper steel frame holding it up. Proper iron.
That's where the clock tower is, guys.
Two walls in there.
Weird, isn't it? Looks really weird. It's like industrial in here. I'm not going to show you. This is still an asylum.
Run you down in the car, innit? Well, you'll have this next bit here, man.
It's all weather.
This room here.
Those stairs are mint.
Oh, them stairs are cool, aren't they?
There's some thin stairs.
Oh, look at the state of that room. Completely falling apart. All dropped down. That long, daunting corridor. Oh wow, what's in here? Well, that's interesting. It weirdly looks like a bar. Yeah, it does look like a bar. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think. This has to be a bar, look. I think that's a little latch bit where you walk through. They made it like a bit of a tiki setup. Like an Alaskan style bar. Definitely has to have been a bar. Why would they need a bar in a mental asylum? That's really weird. And you got hooks up there as well. That's really strange. Fridge there, backs up the theory a little bit. See what's beautiful? That red brick. Really nice. Look how scary it looks down there.
That's pretty cool.
That does look cool. He's got a proper thing for vape shops.
So I think this was either like a performance theatre room, or actually it must be because we've got a church across the road, so this must have been for performances. It's really strange, like there's some really odd things in here which you wouldn't normally find in a mental asylum. What, Bucky?
Keep them sane.
Keep them sane?
Yeah.
What is it? You've got to do something to keep a sane man mad and a mad man sane. So if you want someone to turn sane, you've got to do something crazy to them.
Get them up on stage and start dancing and stuff.
No,
like
that's why they believed in electroshock therapy, because they thought that if they shocked them enough, it'd turn an insane man sane.
This was just to keep them occupied.
They used to put them in inside these little boxes, right? And basically it was like an old it was like a shutter thing, right? And they'd spin something on the outside of this shutter to make it like a moving image, right? And it'd drive a madman sane and a sane man mad.
I'll tell you what they also used to do, they used to put them in big baths.
Yeah, yeah.
Scalding hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think that'd cure them. They'd
Yeah.
literally box them in a bath.
Cold water as well. They changed it to cold water as well.
They'd put it hot and cold, hot and cold.
I could do want a nice cold bath now.
They used to put these like leather things over the back cover and literally strap around the neck and just be the
there
head
was
of.
literally the space for the neck, and that was all it was. They couldn't bring the head down, they couldn't bring the head up.
Jesus.
The crazy thing is most of these people that was in these places, especially in the 20s to the 50s, were actually insane. A lot of them, like women, anyone who had a child under the age of 21 that wasn't married was considered mentally unwell and was put in a mental institution. So you had plenty of healthy, you know, fit women that was placed in these places because society didn't accept the fact they wasn't married and they had a child at a young age. Here's one of the wings from outside. This place is absolutely massive. I'm not even sure if you'll see it all, but I'm trying to find the best bits. All the vines growing up there. It's literally covering the building. Mother Nature is taking control. Literally, look at the state of this. Now that's beautiful. Look at the way it's taking over.
What?
Look at the way it's taking over.
I know, yeah, it's mad, innit? It's covered the whole side.
Yeah.
Isn't it hot now?
Yeah, it's getting warm. Yeah, the floor's falling through over there.
Yeah, no, can't.
What? Where did that go?
Water tower, isn't it? I bet it would have been a fire exit or something.
Just open the door and drop out.
Could be where they took them out, right, sure.
Look at this old chair, like a waiting area.
Toilets.
They probably sit on that and wait to get electrocuted.
Offices these, I think.
Mental asylums were such a scary place back in the day. I can only think. Imagine what happened here. Sure, that looks like a padded cell. That. Well, looks like a cell.
Chart on wall.
Was it? So something really strange has happened. I tried recording this scene twice, talking about the dark history of the place, and both times my audio was corrupt. So yeah, third time lucky. So the hospital was opened in 1903, and it was to house around 1,500 patients, all with mental health disabilities. But like I said previous in the video, a lot of these patients weren't actually mentally ill. So the dark history, I mean, yeah, as you can see from this footage here that I found from the archives, electric shock therapy was introduced. Also, they would give them high doses of toxic mercury to keep them feeling sick so they weren't as prone to violence. I mean, that alone it warrants suspicion. You know, they weren't trying to cure these patients. They were just trying to kill them slowly. And I mean, there was also other forms of therapy, like Turkish baths and you know, other stuff. I'm not too sure what, but I mean, this was the darkest stuff. And yeah, this wasn't even the darkest thing to be introduced either. Going on to the scene now, this is the second time I recorded it. Thought it was all going well, but obviously it was the same, all corrupt and just no audio. So here we go. Lobotomies of the frontal lobe. That was the worst thing introduced. So what they would do is they would make it a hole, an incision in the skull, and then they would fiddle around with the brain, normally severing the nerves, maybe taking even a part of the brain out in hopes of curing the patient. I mean, where'd you get the idea from that? It seems like something out of Hitler's book, but yeah, this is where modern science has actually come from, these kind of experiments, but they're dark. Here we go, here's a lady trying to fit through the gap. Let's just sit and watch.
She must be about 55.
It's just a shame I've not got a better zoom. Oh, she's going head first. She's going for it. She is going for it.
Start taking gate down as well.
Oh no, she's giving up.
I can't get through.
Just push yourself through. I did.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I got it all over my top.
How did you get through?
Same as that.
I sure we can't get through there.
I've just climbed up and had a look. It's probably easiest way in.
Oh, depends which trouble it is.
You have to give her a boost through it.
He's going to take a play up to now. He's going to undo another slot.
There's doing.
Well,
Trying to.
So right now, this is where we're staying. This is where we're sleeping for the night. I know this like mini road trip weekend has been roughing it non-stop. That's my bed again. That's where they're sleeping. And yeah, this is what we got to make do with. Worst thing is, I forgot to buy drinks, so I have no drinks tonight. I know Bucky's just finished his first live stream. He did absolutely brilliantly. So good.
Still hard work.
It's hard work, but that's how we do it. Tomorrow is a big day. So tomorrow we do some crazy stuff, right? Tomorrow we are going to a swingers club. Hopefully we get in. And we go into some other places because I've got a massive map full of locations. I'm just not going to stop now. We're going to keep going all day, every day.